Hey everybody, this is Jirikos, and welcome back to Super Mario RPG. Last time, we saved the Mushroom Kingdom from an invasion of Smithy's gang led by Mac the Knife. This time, we're off to the Tadpole Pond to meet Mallow's grandpa, who will hopefully shed some light on our situation. Let's head into the Kero Sewers. This is the entrance. Grandpa says to watch out for Balome, whoever that is. It's probably a little dark down there, so keep alert. So let's hop on the pipe and head down into the sewers. Now I'll go ahead and tell you, there's quite a bit of enemies in the sewers. I'm probably going to cut out all battles we encounter unless there's a new enemy or if something particularly interesting happens in the battle. Read directions on how to enter. I already know how to enter the pipes. Alright, so we get in here. We got our first proper area. We have new enemies. These are gobies. These fish are pretty weak. You can take them out with one hit with Mario. They're actually weak to thunder, so use Thunderbolt. Over 70 damage. That is a lot. Like I said, they're weaklings. You should have no trouble defeating them. Alright, we took them out. Now, big trick with the water, you cannot jump when in the water unless you're standing in a shallow spot where there's ground really closely under you. So we want to head back up to where we just were and go down this adjacent pipe. Brings us around to a lower area here. We have a new enemy. Two new enemies, actually. The Big Boo and Shadow. Both of these guys are actually resistant to jump. And for that matter, they actually have extremely high magic defense and extremely low physical defense. So you want to just use your basic physical attacks on them. Notice Mallow did almost 40 damage to this guy. Pretty easy. We got some rats up there. We'll get to them in a bit. Can't do anything with them right now. Hop down this pipe. We come to a little staircase area with some more of those rat enemies. New monsters here, two new ones, Rat Funk and Hobgoblin. Let's take, you know what, I'm going to physically attack the Hobgoblin. Both of them are actually weak to fire, but because of their HP values, I like to attack the Hobgoblin and then use a Thunderbolt, which takes them all out. Okay, we got a new item from that battle too. This is pure water. The Big Boo, Shadow, and Hobgoblin are all ghost type enemies. If you use pure water on them in battle, it will instantly kill them. So, it's like tossing holy water at them. Let's go ahead and keep heading on and beware, because enemies will pop out from the sides like that. And in this chest, we get a flower. Slowly increasing our flower points bit by bit. And actually, I had forgotten the Hobgoblins and Rat Funks both can poison you. So I'm going to switch Mallow back to the antidote pin. Sure, it has one less defense and magic defense, but avoiding that poison, very helpful. Poison will do damage to you every time your turn comes up in battle. And with that, Mario reached level 6. He learns a new ability, Super Jump. This is his next level of the jump attack, and it has some special timing that I'll show off in the next battle we get into. Or if not in the next battle, I'll make sure to show it off before we leave this area. I personally don't like using the pure waters because the enemies die so easily, and you can actually sell them for a good bit of money. Now if we go down this pipe, got another special chest here. Inside this chest, there's another star. Let's take out all these enemies. And, oh, got a ghost here. Make sure to get him. Go down the pipe to the left. And, oh, I should have kept going. There's actually some more enemies we could grab over here. But Mallow hit level 6. He also gets a new ability, Psychopath. This is a rather unusual one. I'll make sure to show it off soon. But go ahead and choose the physical and get an extra 3 attack power. So over here behind this little barrier, we've got a bunch of rats. Okay, we've taken out those 3 rats. We've got a little area here with water, but all there is a goby swimming around. Let's go down this pipe. Deposits us in a new area, and before we take on these enemies, let me just show you. This pipe actually leads us back to that very first area we were in. So, a little bit of a looping path, but let's clear out these rats. And there's an example of poison. Mallow has the antidote pin on, but Mario was not immune, so he's purple now. That's the sign that you've been poisoned. And Dark Claw has his poisoning attack. You see, Mario took an extra 4 points of damage when his turn came up. There we go. The Hobgoblins also have an attack that can mute your character. I was hoping to show that off. We'll see if we can encounter one that'll do it before we're done. I actually ran out of flower points in that battle, so I take this opportunity to use one of my flower tabs. And take on this last one. Alright, now that we finished that up, let's hop down here to the left and go down this pipe. That staircase area we were at before, we're on the lower side of it now. We could have dropped down here, but I like taking this path because it guarantees we get everything. And over here, let me make sure. I got so many mushrooms. Let's just make sure we're both healed up because inside this chest is a monster. This is a Pandorite. This is basically a mimic enemy. Try to get the item from the chest and you would get an enemy instead. Let's show off Super Jump because it's actually weak to jump. It operates just like the regular jump attack, except you can jump multiple times if you time it right. Let's see how many I can get. You gotta hit Y every time you land. Eh, 12 times, not too bad. 268 damage. That actually almost killed him. He's actually resistant to fire, ice, and thunder. So, let's just have Mallow punch him. And that took him out. That did exactly his remaining HP of damage. That guy can be tough. He does a lot of damage to you if you manage to let him get an attack off, but use Super Jump, hit it enough times, and you should be fine. We get a flower jar for beating him, and a True Form pin, which is another accessory that protects against special status effects. The True Form pin will... oh, no, it's not showing me the details. There we go. You will not get turned into mushrooms or scarecrows, which those are transformation special effects that some enemies can do to you. I'm going to equip that on Mario in a bit, but for now, I'm going to hold off. So let's see. Can we actually... yes, you can hop back up here. So let's take this path, go back up, and go down this pipe. Alright. Follow this path around, and we're back over here. Saw a couple rats over this way. We need to go down this path here to the edge of this higher platform. From here, you want to jump down to this spot. You cannot get here any other way except jumping from that platform. And, you know what? I haven't shown off Mallow's Psychopath ability yet. Seems like a good group here to use it on. And they poison Mario. Let's use Psychopath on the Rat Funk. He has 32 HP and says, squeak squeak. It will tell you how much HP the enemy has, and it will give you a thought from their heads. Sometimes it's useful, sometimes not. Let's go ahead and kill off the Rat Funk. Once again, I'm going to attack the one on the left. I really want them to use their mute ability so I can show it off. Let's use Psychopath on this one again. Or on this one now. 10 HP left, and it didn't tell me anything. Okay, one more Psychopath, just for good measure. 7 HP left on this guy. Having a blast today. Yeah, the little things they say usually aren't too useful, but they're often pretty amusing. And we took them out. Now that they're gone, hop down this pipe to go to a new area we haven't been to before. Got a few ghosts that hang out here. Let's take them out real quick. Now we got a big group of them here. And of course Mario would miss right out of the gate. Oh, that's actually a new special we haven't seen yet. Just as before we got attack up, this is defense up, which will cause your both physical and magical defense to go up. And the boos cause fear status. Great, just what we need. My main physical hitter to do less damage. And he's just barely too weak. That is kind of a cool looking attack, but that's another one that does fear, which it's already on Mario, so it didn't really amount to anything. These lightning orbs aren't too bad. Because Mallow has that nice defense boost, it's only doing 1 damage to him. Let's attack the boo on the left. And I know these guys have really high magic defense, but I think they're all weak enough now that a Thunderbolt should do them in. Yes. Alright. And we've got one more boo to take care of. Alright, we've cleared all them out. Now this spring here, much like the one we had in Bandit Way, will just take us back to the beginning of the area. So we don't want to hop on that. Hit this switch. The water's been drained. Let's go back in this pipe. And you'll notice this area is now empty of water. There's a Goby bouncing around. Yeah, we'll ignore him. Head down this previously inaccessible pipe. Get one new area here with a full heal and a save point. Now, if you've played many RPGs before, you probably know what to expect when you get those two back to back after being in a dungeon for a while. Head down this pipe to meet this thing. This must be Balome! Is that a fire hose or his tongue? Mo-ho-ho! Ack! It's a snack attack and you're it! Alright, now Balome has 500 HP and he's weak to thunder. So let's have Mallow use Thunderbolt on him. Ooh! Room service has been kind to me. Where's my bib? And he licks him. Yeah, Balome wants to eat Mallow. That's just creepy. Let's keep hitting him with Thunderbolt, though. And, oh, good defense there. Balome has a couple special things he can do. He should do one after this turn. Go. Alright. Stick for a body, head full of straw. Give me a scarecrow, raw, raw, raw. And he does Scrowfunk, which I just realized I never equipped that true form pin on Mario. So you get to see Scarecrow transformation. When this happens, you cannot use items or attacks. You can use your B commands, defense or run away, or your specials. So let's have Mario just use regular jump on him. Frankly, I think jump looks awesome as the Scarecrow because you're stabbing him with your, the stick. Keep up with the bolts. Can't stand it. The hunger. The hunger! and he eats Mallow. Don't worry, we'll get Mallow back, but kind of annoying that he's removed from battle for a turn or two. Let's keep up the damage on him. That was scary. If you defeat me, you'll still won't beat me. Beware the flood. We defeated him. In addition to, defeating him to get Mallow back, he will spit out Mallow if you do enough damage to him. So we got a bunch of experience and coins. Balloon must have been lying when he said water would come gushing out of here. Mario, do you hear something or is it just me? Water! Here it comes! Quick, Mario, hit the button before we're washed away! And we're swept out to sea. This is the Midas River course, which we're going to explore next time. We've gone through the Kero Sewers, defeated Balloon, and gotten one step closer to Tadpole Pond. But we're in for a bit of a watery, bumpy ride next time. If you've enjoyed this video, please click like and subscribe, and feel free to follow me on Twitter. See you guys next time.